Have you ever heard the saying, there's no such thing as a free lunch? That applies to citizenship too. Being a U.S. citizen means you are a full member of the country, which comes with amazing rights, like the freedom to speak your mind, but it also comes with essential duties or responsibilities. For a democratic country to work, every citizen has to participate and carry their weight. If one side of the scale is too heavy, the system breaks down. In the U.S., there are two main ways to become a citizen. The most common is birthright citizenship. If you are born on U.S. soil, or if your parents are U.S. citizens, you are automatically a citizen. The second way is naturalization. This is the process for people born in other countries who want to become citizens. It's a formal, serious process that involves living here for a set time, passing a test on U.S. history and government, and taking an oath of loyalty. Where do your rights come from? They aren't given by a king or a generous leader. They are guaranteed by the U.S. Constitution, which is the highest law of the land. The founders were so careful about protecting individual liberty that they added the Bill of Rights, the first 10 amendments, specifically to list freedoms the government cannot take away. These documents are your legal shield against government overreach. We generally split citizen rights into two categories. Civil rights ensure fair treatment and protection from discrimination, such as the right to equal treatment in public places, no matter your race or religion. Political rights are about your power in government, like the right to vote or hold office. Both are vital. Civil rights ensure you are treated equally, and political rights ensure you have a voice. The First Amendment is perhaps the most famous and powerful. It's not just one freedom, it's 5. It's the right to say what you think, speech, read what you want, press, practice any religion, or none at all, gather peacefully, and ask the government to fix problems, petition. Think of these 5 freedoms as the oxygen of democracy. They allow political ideas to be openly shared and debated without fear. Due process is the promise that the government will always play by the rules when dealing with you. If you are accused of a crime, they can't just throw you in jail. The law requires them to follow specific, fair procedures, like telling you why you are being arrested, allowing you to have a lawyer, and giving you a chance to defend yourself in court. It's a shield that protects you from random, unfair actions by the powerful government. The Fourth Amendment protects your privacy, especially in your home. It's the right to be secure in your person and property against unreasonable searches. This means that if the police want to search your house or property, they usually need to get a warrant first, which requires a judge to agree that there is a good reason or probable cause. It means the government can't just snoop around without justification. If democracy is ruled by the people, the right to vote is the key that unlocks that rule. It is your ultimate political power, your ability to choose who represents you and what policies are enacted. Historically, this right was restricted, but amendments like the 15th, 19th, and 26th gradually ensured that people of all races, genders, and those over 18 years old have the voice they deserve. Every right you enjoy exists because someone is fulfilling a responsibility or duty. Think of civic duties as mandatory contributions to the health of the country. They are the things we must do as citizens. These duties are non-negotiable because they are the foundation of our stable society and ensure the continuation of the public services that protect your very rights. The most basic civic duty is simply obeying the law. It seems obvious, but it's critical. If citizens can pick and choose which laws to follow, the whole system of the rule of law collapses into chaos. When everyone agrees to follow the rules, it creates the peace and order necessary for a free society to function, allowing people to go about their lives safely and predictably. We love having good schools, smooth roads, safe neighborhoods, and a strong military. But all these things cost money. That's why paying taxes is a mandatory civic duty. Taxes are the funds we collectively put into the system to pay for all the public services we rely on. When you pay your taxes, you are directly investing in the community and the future of the nation. Serving on a jury is a unique and powerful duty. The Constitution guarantees the right to a fair trial by a jury of one's peers. If you are called, you become a temporary part of the judicial branch, deciding the facts of a case. It ensures that the outcome of a trial is decided by regular citizens, not just legal experts or government officials, making it a truly democratic process. Another duty, specifically for young men in the U.S., is registering for the Selective Service. This is essentially a list maintained by the government in case a national emergency requires a military draft. It is not an active call to service, but rather a civic duty related to national defense, ensuring the country has a fair and orderly way to raise a fighting force if its security is ever threatened. While voting is a right, it is also a fundamental responsibility. Choosing our leaders has consequences. If citizens don't vote, the leaders who are elected may only represent a small portion of the population. Being responsible means casting an informed vote, taking the time to research the candidates, understand the issues, and decide what is truly best for the country. How can you choose the best leaders or vote on important policies if you don't know what's happening? You can't. That's why a major responsibility of citizenship is to stay informed. This means actively reading, watching, and listening to news from many different sources, and learning to tell the difference between facts and opinions. An ignorant population cannot effectively hold its government accountable. A democratic society is a diverse society. Therefore, a core responsibility is respecting the rights of others, even when you strongly disagree with them. Your right to speak ends where your duty to respect the rights of others begins. Tolerance, civility, and respect for different backgrounds and beliefs are what allow a free society to thrive without tearing itself apart. Beyond the legal duties, there are many ways to show your responsibility to your community, like volunteering. This is getting your time to improve the place where you live, whether it's cleaning up a park, tutoring younger students, or helping at a food bank. Volunteering shows initiative and proves that you are invested in improving the general welfare of your neighbors. Citizenship isn't just about Washington, D.C. It's about your own backyard. You have rights and responsibilities at the local level. This means obeying town ordinances, attending school board meetings, and getting involved in neighborhood issues. These small acts of local citizenship have the most immediate and direct impact on your daily life, from the quality of your school to the safety of your street. It is crucial to see rights and duties as being in a constant relationship. Your right to free speech is only meaningful if the government and other citizens fulfill their duty to respect that right and not silence you. Similarly, your duty to pay taxes is what enables the government to fund the police force that protects your right to property. They are two sides of the same coin, and you can't have one without the other. The most important thing to remember is that citizenship is an active role, not a passive status. Understanding your rights empowers you to stand up for yourself and your community. Fulfilling your responsibilities ensures that the framework of democracy remains strong and fair for everyone. As you grow up, your participation, your voice, and your vote will be essential to deciding the future of the United States.